So I'm about to wing this because it's been a minute since I've been on here. I hope everyone is doing good. Your girl took a little hiatus so that way she could basically finish school and graduate. So super excited about that. Finally cleared the air, but I just want to thank all of the people who have supported me basically, even when I was like, quiet for months and everything like that and focused on school. I appreciate all of y'all support. Y'all still coming through and, booking me and supporting me. So first and foremost, I want to thank all of y'all that have stood by me, all of my regular day one clients. Thank y'all so much for still supporting me while I'm going through school and graduating. So my graduation is for y'all. I'm coming back for y'all. I'm supporting y'all. I'm doing all of that. Hi everybody. So I'm just doing this reading because at first people were asking me to do it initially, and honestly, I saw the video of PNB Rock, and it just disturbed me. You know what I'm saying? It really disturbed me. But I did speak to someone that is a huge fan of him, loves him, everything, and I love doing this, and I just felt like I needed some time to really, allow his energy to just like process everything that's happening before I just jump back into this. You know what I mean? Actually, it's a dress, but thank you. See, let me sit back. All these titties in the camera. Anyway, yeah, it's a dress. It's really sad. It is. I know his birthday is December 9th, 1991. Um, and I'm going to basically show you guys my new deck. So let me start off with that. Ooh. So I hope we're going to have fun with this tonight, basically. Um, does anybody know his government name? I'm sorry, I should have looked all that stuff up, but I've been so busy. If somebody could look up his government name for me, that would be great because I'm curious to know his government. If somebody can get that, like put his government name and his date of birth, that'd be amazing. I'm just trying to find his card right now in the meantime, and um, then we can basically get started. So just give me 1 second. I got these really cool cards from a really great client of mine. Like, she was constantly trying to like encourage me despite the haters, despite all that stuff, and just tell me to keep going. So she kept buying me tarot cards. Like, you're gonna keep doing this. I don't care what you say. Like, we're gonna do this. So I'm gonna show you his card. And actually, I do have a phone here because clearly I got to look up everything myself. Really quick. So here's his card. Just gonna show you because he is a Sagittarius. So we are basically using fire sign energy. Rakim, thank you. And I heard and I know that too. But I just went blank. It's probably because I haven't done this in so long. But yeah, December 9th, 1991, Rakim Hasheem Allen. Okay? So this is his card. So we're going to use this King of Wands. I will be using other decks. We're just going to just start off very easy and slow and, just kind of ease back into it because I've been so nervous. Like, just like trying to come back like, oh my God, do I look right? Does this look good? Is this okay? It's like going out on a date, all over again. Because I haven't done this in so long, you know what I mean? Like, I haven't done meetings in so long, but I missed you guys. I really did. I missed y'all. And I ain't gonna let no hating ass rich bitch stop me, Excuse my language. But anyway, let's see what we have. So he seems to be in this position. I'm sorry, my see my stuff coming all loose. But he seems to be putting certain things into perspective in regards to his emotional feeling about like how everything seems to be transpiring at this point. And the one thing that seems to be on his mind the most is him being a father, you know? And I think that seems to really reflect on how he's feeling right now, where he wants to be. Um, he is more so just protective over his babies. I think that's where his energy is with this Emperor card. Basically, the Emperor is, someone who has a lot of independence, who has a lot of autonomy. That's kind of Aries energy. But again, this is more so related to being the father, and just wanting to kind of be a protector, because he's looking at this Queen of Pentacles and Page of Pentacles. So I can basically look at this in a situation to where it's indicating, asking for, I'm assuming, the mothers of his children and the mother of his children to take care of, a little girl, or look after someone's well-being. Because maybe the child is struggling, is what I keep hearing. Like, the child seems to be struggling, but he is showing a lot of love and compassion, dealing with his passing, basically, with this King of Cups in the past. He feels like with this situation, I keep getting two energies. There's one part to where he feels like he wishes that he could just comfort his children, he could comfort his babies. And then the other part is talking about how selfish the other individual is, that took his life, because he's positioning this King of Cups in the past. So he's like showing me one way, like upright, like he has a lot of compassion for all, and love for people that care, and that were concerned, and everything. But he feels that this person that did this to him is extremely selfish, and heartless, because he's thinking about his babies. I'm gonna show you some more cards again, just confirming everything that I just said. This Nine of Wands, he feels blocked from being around his children. So Six of Cups talks about children, and the Sun card. Okay, so the Sun card often talks about children, or wanting to reconnect with children, especially with with these other cards, the Emperor, and especially this Page of Cups, this little girl. So that seems to be standing out and sticking out to me a lot. In this situation, right here is the Devil card. So I'm going to go deeper into this Devil card, because when I saw that, I'm like, no bueno. So we're going to dig deeper into that. That came up in the situation. He said that was the problem, or that's a part of the problem. The Devil card is talking about, temptation, people wanting money, wanting things, greed, jealousy, envy, all of these different aspects of the human ego that doesn't have anything positive to give to the universe. The Two of Wands, again, it's like talking about wanting to just be around the people that really love him, or the people that he has a strong connection with, particularly his children. He wants justice, because this Justice card is at the bottom of the deck. So he is expressing that he wants justice for this situation, and he's really angry. Like, he seems to be very upset. He talks pretty calm, but like I could tell in his energy that he seems pretty upset about what happened to him. It's not fair. To my understanding, he's lived out there for 2 years, so it just don't make no sense to him. I'm assuming like he just feels somewhat dumbfounded by the whole situation. That's what I feel, and I keep feeling my chest hurt. And he just feels very dazed and confused, like very confused. It's like, it's not like, oh, basically, it's not that he didn't take it seriously. He took certain things seriously, but he didn't think they was gonna do him like that. It's like, okay, fine, rob me in the street, do something like that while I'm going to the mall, or like walking on Rodeo or some shit, whatever, right? But you gonna do me like that? But I guess other people are just like, oh, it's bacteria, it's this, it's that, it's a lot of chatter. And he just really, the only thing that he's thinking about is his children. Like, honestly, he's like, all this money shit don't even matter to me. I just want my babies. I want my babies back. Like, I feel like I want to cry, but that's just what I'm feeling in my heart. I'm gonna just turn over some stuff because I wanted to ask Rakim, like, to focus on this devil card that we have here, that we were talking about. So I just wanted to kind of like flesh out this devil card and what this means or what's going on. So in the subconscious mind, we have the moon card. So the moon card is talking about illusions and hidden secrets. We're going to probably go into this a little bit more too, because I keep feeling like there's a back end to his subconscious mind. It's like, as you can see, you see this crab. Basically, there's a wolf and a dog on the either side, and he has to walk this path, and it's very dangerous. You know what I mean? So to me, it feels like I'm walking down this path towards what I want to do, towards my success, but people keep making it hard for me to move forward with what I want to do. That's what I keep hearing. In the past, it is showing me the Five of Pentacles in the past. People are leaving him out in the cold, is what he's telling me. People are leaving him out in the cold in the industry. People are just kind of turning their backs on him and just kind of just acting funny, is what he keeps describing to me with this Five of Pentacles. A lot of abandonment in the past, or probably dealing with situations. It's like he had a lot of success, and then all of a sudden, people aren't really working or kind of like pulling him in, even though he's very talented. With this King of Pentacles, whenever I see a King of Pentacles, it often talks about wealth. It often talks about success in the root, but with the King of Pentacles, he feels like he was in this space of creating a lot of his own personal autonomy, is what he keeps telling me, like a foundation for himself. He felt that maybe certain people were taking too much money from him or not really treating him fairly financially, so he wanted to basically have more autonomy for himself and create something that has more stability. And he was proud of his success, is what he's saying to me. I'm happy about my success. I was happy about my hard work. I was happy about being able to have all these great things in my life and just enjoy my life. Like I deserve it. That's what he keeps saying. It's like, I deserve it. I worked hard for it. It's like, it's unfair. That's what I keep hearing. It's like unfair. I worked so hard for this. I should be able to do certain things. I shouldn't be able to be bothered or to deal with all this other stuff like that. I should be able to have my own and call my own shots. Even if I have like a partnership with somebody, this is my work, this is my artistry, this is what I have going on, and people need to respect it. Like, he seems very determined to kind of put his foot down, from what he's telling me. This situation card, the Ten of Cups, is in a situation. This is a family card. So when we were talking about focusing on the Devil card, I'm like, what happened, right? Like, what happened? Because he put the Devil card in the situation the first time, and now he's putting the Ten of Cups, which talks about friends and family. So it's like hidden secrets, something's going on. This Knight of Swords comes in out of nowhere. He's saying that this Knight of Swords is somebody that's moving in quickly and attacking him, okay? And it seems like it's a situation to where he had other things that he was planning on working on. Is what he's saying. Like, I had other things that I had going on. Like, I wanted to, I'm assuming, probably meet up with some people and work on some stuff, or, work on in the studio, or do this or do that. Like, I had things to do that day. I feel like I'm laughing, but it's like maybe it's this feeling to where it's like he should have trusted his intuition, like he knew better. You know what I'm saying? Like, I should have listened to myself. That's the feeling that I keep getting from this, because I was gonna keep working. That's what I keep hearing. I was gonna keep working. Ace of Swords, again, this is swift action. This Ace of Swords is very much in relation to this Knight of Swords with him. So somebody's using force, taking action. Okay? Somebody's using force and taking action. Now, I'm going to try to clarify. Let me see what's at the bottom of the deck. Full card. Look at that. Didn't I tell you? It's like he was like in this space, like, what the fuck? Like, I was gonna, do this or work on this or go over here or do something completely different today. And I didn't do it because like I didn't do it. You know what I mean? Like I should have listened to myself. Like that's what I keep feeling. The fool. Like he feels like somebody's like straight up trying to play him. Um, Straight up and down. Ten of Cups. I'm going to, like I said, we're going to clarify these cards. So I'm going to put the rest of these cards away, but I'm going to leave the Devil card out and the Ten of Cups because I want to clarify these cards. The Fool card is pretty blatant as far as how he feels. Um, so these three cards these three cards seem to be very significant, especially given the circumstance of what happened and everything that's going on. The Moon card often talks about secrecy. The Devil card often talks about trickery. And the Ten of Cups that was in the situation, usually the Ten of Cups upright, is very happy, content, joyous, family. But if it's in the situation, we consider it like reverse. You know what I'm saying? Like, no bueno. Okay, so let me shuffle up these cards and see what he has to say about the Moon, the Devil card, and the Ten of Cups. I don't know Shorty's birthday. I don't know Homegirl's birthday that was with him. But I did hear something pertaining to the fact that I heard that, I don't know if this is true or not. So allegedly, I heard that that she wasn't at the hospital, I'm assuming, or when he was being transported there, or she wasn't there. I don't know if that's true or not. That's just something that I that I heard or that I ran across, that she went to some other place. So that's just allegedly that she wasn't there when he actually passed. So yeah, very difficult. Wow, that's beautiful. Oh wow. Okay. Look at this. This is crazy. He's, look at this. Bottom of the deck, Emperor. He ain't playing about his kids, y'all. He is not playing about his kids. Whoever took him from his children, or whatever secrecy or different things that people got going on pertaining to his children, you better believe that he's not gonna let this just go away. That's what he seems to be just, really adamant about, in his heart. You know what I'm saying? Because, again, here's his card right here. The Tower card is in the past. So, again, this was a sudden shock, a sudden change. Mars energy. This Mars energy is very dramatic, very sudden, it's very aggressive, violent. And the thing is that he don't understand what people saying, talking about checking in, because he's talking about the Ace of Pentacles. Like, this is my home. I should be able to go wherever I want to. Ace of Pentacles. Like, I've been here. So it's just strange, from what he's trying to describe to me. Page of Pentacles. He says that he's talking to his little girl. And the subconscious mind is the King of Swords. King of Swords is usually a lot of authoritative energy, but very much, somebody that has either been, I guess you could say, detached from this physical realm, but still in communication through the air. So, you can see like the butterflies in his chair, and it's very airy in the background. So he seems to be communicating with this Page of Pentacles, which I'm assuming that he's establishing as a daughter or somebody that he cares for, because I keep feeling like either the oldest daughter or whoever's older can hear him, or that he's trying to basically just be close to her. and talk to her. So it's kind of interesting. The Nine of Pentacles, as you can see, this is came up in the situation. The Nine of Pentacles is basically a card that talks about comfort and talks about luxuries and talks about all of these different things. But as you can see, if it's in the situation, he's pointing to a female. As you can see, usually with the Nine of Pentacles, it's primarily supposed to be about having a comfortable home, having a comfortable life. But if that's in a situation, he seems to be really focused on this female and their desire for things, their desire for recognition or notoriety. That's what he seems to be talking about and really fixated on that. From what I can see, it's like giving somebody, oh, okay, so somebody's spoiled. Some female that is spoiled. I'm not saying any names, I'm not alluding to anything, but it's just talking about a female that is spoiled, that wants luxuries, that wants this, that wants that, that's been around certain places, certain things, and they're not satisfied. So he seems to be very focused in that perspective. He's talking about he was working on a new project that he felt that was going to be very successful and give him the boost that he wanted in order to move towards his partnerships or just towards other different ventures and partnerships and be in a space of more creativity and working with younger artists or certain artists or different people that could bring a new sense of creativity into his space. I keep hearing Rod Rich. I don't know if that's a thing, but it's just something I'm hearing, so I'm gonna just say it. But Two of Wands, Six of Wands, it's like, oh, cool, I got this thing going on. All right, I could work with this person, yada, 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 boom, boom, boom. Let's get this money, right? Let's just get to work. That's what he keeps showing me. Like, all right, I'm gonna have this meal and then go about my way. And then it's showing me the Hanged Man. Hanged Man talks about sacrifice and defeat. The defeat card. Somebody threw all his dreams away. That's what he keeps saying. Someone threw all his dreams away. He had everything lined up. It's like, all right, cool. I'm about to like sign this thing really quick. I'm about to, it's about to be very, lit, successful. I'm about to be working with some new people, and then boom, out of nowhere, Five of Swords and the Hanged Man. Five of Swords is kind of like sabotage. Somebody, right when I'm fighting for something, someone pulls the rug from underneath me. That's like what I feel like. The Hanged Man, again, kind of like being in this limbo space, not having control. People talking. It's kind of like, how people talk you outside of yourself and you feel like you know better, like like your intuition is telling you, like, no, don't do that. Come on, we gotta go. Like, come on, we gotta, And then somebody's like, oh, you tripping. Like, just relax. It's not that big of a deal, And it's like, but bitch, it really is that big of a deal. Sorry. It just infuriates me. Because I'm gonna always tell you, I don't give a fuck who you love. I don't care who you dealing with. Choose yourself first. Okay? Listen to your first mind. Listen to your gut. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck who you love, who you with. I don't care if they're the most famous person in the world or if they're a billionaire or anything. Listen to yourself when you're dealing with other people. And I feel like that's the situation. Look at this. 10 of Pentacles. Wealth, money. He can't manifest that. He's like, he's manifesting that through his music and through everything else, but he's pointing at this situation to where he feels like he's not needed anymore. You know what I mean? And it's unfair. Hanged Man and five of Swords, like defeat, and he's supposed to be the one that's like in control, the boss, running things, and he feels like like certain people just kind of took advantage of that. Look at that. Wow. 5 of Cups. Something told me, like, keep turning over the cards. 5 of Cups. Wow. Okay. So I'm kind of curious. Does anybody know homegirl birthday? I don't know her name. I don't know nothing. I don't know if he want to talk about that, but it just seems like something was coming to an end, and maybe somebody knew that, or maybe something was changing, and they didn't like that. I don't know what's going on. Let's see what else. Look at this. Five of Cups, and we were just talking about this King of Swords. This is a brand new deck, you guys. I'm not. This is crazy. King of Swords, somebody's coming in swiftly out of nowhere, right? Coming in swiftly out of nowhere to basically take from him, to do something to him, but they don't care. Usually this Knight of Swords is very, they don't, they're not really thinking. They just want what they want. They want to go get it and get out, like that's the kind of energy from this particular Knight of Swords energy. This is the second time this Knight of Swords came up. So this Knight of Swords is definitely, putting himself forward and saying, like, either watching him or observing him and saying, all right, I'm about to go in and get it. Like, that's the energy that I keep feeling. Wow. Five of Pentacles, again, being left out in the cold, being abandoned. He feels abandoned. He feels like people left him out in the cold. People that he's worked with before, that he's made hits for before, they've left him out in the cold. They left him out in the cold. Like it's just strange to me. And then the Four of Swords. Four of Swords, often talks about, having to cope with like a funeral, getting rest, relaxing, dealing with or processing the idea of death and change, as you can see here. That's crazy. Like, I just feel so. And this is the thing. He's like, deception. People try to, were lying. He feels like somebody lied to him. Somebody lied to him. Somebody said that, it was a lot of that going on. He's like, there'd be people that would say that, they want to work with me, and then they leave shit behind. They leave me behind. You know, they're liars. They're lying. It's like, as you can see, it looks like a circus back here where the light is. It looks like a circus, but seven of basically the Seven of Swords often talks about deception. Acting like you're doing something, and then you're doing something completely different. You're leaving things behind. Um, what's this? He says that I'm very generous. I give. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody need to take nothing from me. Like, if a nigga needs something from me, I will give. Like, I will try to help out when I can. I'm not completely like just oblivious. I'm very giving, is what he's describing to me. So he feels offended in some way. Wow. There's a lot of female energy in this. Three of Cups. Three of Cups is showing me three females, but it could just be a lot of feminine energy. But this often talks about celebration. But I don't understand why people feel the need to be in the celebratory space, to where he provided all of this love and success and, support. Um, but it is showing me this Nine of Swords. Somebody's tormented now. It went from party, celebration. All right, I'm going to do me. I'm going to go out. I'm going to have a good time. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. But it could just have been a situation to where maybe somebody was trying to break free, or kind of like, talk to different people or whatever it is. But maybe one female just didn't want that to happen. I ain't saying no names. But, Nine of Swords, somebody's really tormented over his passing. So it's just very interesting. Somebody can't sleep at night. They're really being bothered by this situation. Look at that, the Lover's card. The card said it. Okay, Nine of Swords, the Lover's card. Somebody tormented. I'm just gonna shuffle this up. I want to see how does he feel like this is just a random situation. I want to add in something really quick, because I don't know if there was like some sort of some situation to where the feds came to his house. I don't know. It was like a couple years back, but like there was a story about him talking about how like the feds like raided his house or did something and he got locked up, or I don't know. I can't remember. But I was like, yo, they fucking with him, yo. Like they keep messing with him. They're gonna be messing with him. I kept saying that to myself. And unfortunately he's no longer here. It just blows my mind, you know? This is like the second time coming across somebody, and like Ja was the first one. Like I didn't even know him, nothing, didn't know his family. I mean, it's so crazy because it's like Lil Wayne can say, "Oh, I didn't even know the nigga," and Cleo will believe him. But if I say it, she look at me like I'm retarded. But anyway, I didn't know him, and I didn't know any of them, and I just saw a picture of him. I didn't hear any of his music. Just looked at a picture of him, and I'm like, "Yo, he needs help. Let me just write to him and see if I could help him," you know? And I'm thinking I'm tripping. At the time, I wasn't really getting back into cards doing tarot or anything like that. I was just working a regular job. And it's just like a month later, I wrote to him in May of 2018, and then June, he's gone. Like, it's like, when are people going to actually really appreciate people and their natural talent or their natural gifts? They want to try to troll on it or make it seem like you're fake or whatever the fuck, but they ain't gonna talk about how they cut that check though. Anyway. Hi. Oh my gosh. Let's see. I just want to see if there's anything else. He keeps talking about this devil card. Devil card. Wow. Oh, okay, that makes so much sense. Thank you for clarifying. This is heavy. I don't know. I'm really feeling this deck. I was gonna try to use like some other decks, but I really feel like he's really interested in this deck because this is a brand new deck. I'm just coming back, and I think it's like really nice to kind of have like a holographic, type of deck. And I'm glad that I promoted the video the way that I did because it was very holographic with his face and everything. So I think that's kind of cool. Moving forward, choices are in the past. So he had a choice. He's acknowledging that there was some sort of choice that he made in his past that is in relation to this moon card, because this moon card keeps coming back. Again, every time that I do readings, you guys will see repetitive cards because he wants to express something, or there's something that is hidden that he sees now. He's like, I see it clearly now. Like it's like I can sense, I can see the whole story. You know what I mean? Because sometimes when you're in this realm, you're just in this 3D perspective. When you can kind of look from down from a 4D perspective, 4th, 5th and up, you can kind of like rewind your life and watch certain people's moves, certain people's decisions, how people acting. Like it's like you can kind of rewind time, if that makes sense. That's kind of how he's showing me, just to be able to understand what's going on with his situation. Keep in mind, I saw this King of Pentacles before. I'm seeing this King of Pentacles again. Now, this could be in relation to some sort of label, because he's pairing this King of Pentacles with this Devil card. He keeps saying to me, somebody gave me a choice. I had the opportunity to stay or walk away. And I decided to walk away, and that was a problem. The Hermit card in the situation. I decided to be to myself. I decided to take the journey alone. I want more inner peace. I didn't want to get all mixed up. It's like somebody's not playing fair, and he felt it. He felt like somebody was trying to still bind him, to keep him in control. And he's saying, the Hermit card, I'm isolating myself. I'm focused on my own shit. I want to just kind of do some interest perspective for myself and create something for myself. But with this Hermit card in the situation, somebody didn't want to leave him alone. In a result, we have this Ten of Swords. He feels betrayed. He feels backstabbed. He feels betrayed. He feels backstabbed. He feels hurt. Okay? This talks about murder. This talks about feeling like somebody was doing something. Okay? And here we go again. Defeat. Five of Swords. Somebody's trying to stop him from working. Look at that. They trying to stop me from getting my money. They're trying to stop me from working. This shit crazy. Somebody had an opportunity. He's like, I had an opportunity on the table. I was going towards a new opportunity that was going to be on the table to be able to, give me more autonomy and work with different people. And like, I had it. That's what he keeps saying to me. I had it. I had it. I had it in the bag. I was ready to go. I was ready to go sign some stuff and then move, work with some people, whatever. Look at that. The Chariot card. Look at that. 10 of Cups. It's like that was the plan. All I want to do is take care of my family, go on tour, make some money, get some new opportunities, and go the fuck home. I don't really be fucking with people like that. I stay in my own little corner. I don't really be fucking with people like that. You know what I mean? He don't fuck with nobody. And that's the sad part, is that he was targeted. And he's such a nice and thoughtful person. He's very mindful. I kind of feel like, yeah, he can kind of be boisterous at times, a little bit cocky at times for what I'm sensing, but he seems to really put his family first. And Five of Cups. They broke his heart. Y'all broke his heart. It's not even about the money. It's not even about the fame. It's not even about any of that shit. It's about his kids, yo. He loves his daughters. Five of Cups. Y'all ruined everything. Because y'all greedy. Look at this. Greed. I was working on something. Death. Look at this. Look at that. All I wanted to do was be a father. Three of Cups. Celebrate. Move forward, have victory, have success, moving forward. High Priestess. Let me just see if there's something else. I really feel like touching the subject of certain people. I ain't gonna speak on them too much, but I kind of feel like people was moving funny. Even with the axe situation, people was kind of moving funny. I'm just gonna see what he has to say about the act interview. We're just gonna keep it like that. I'm not gonna say too much, but we're gonna talk about the act interview. Basically, did the act interview give any clues to what happened in your death? All right, he's like telling me, yo, that's a deep question. We're gonna have to sage real quick. Let me clear out this energy. Okay? It's very emotional. It's a lot. It's heavy. People saying things that I ain't saying, but they gonna hate. So let me just clear out the energy really quick and burn some sage, baby, because this getting crazy. Definitely, if you all, I appreciate you guys for supporting. Let me just put my plug in really quick because we about to wrap this up real soon. So if you all want to book a reading, I'm currently leaving everything the same for right now for $45 for 30 minutes if you want to book me personally. And then there's a list of information when it comes down to my bookings and everything. So go check that out on Instagram. You can go check it out on the bio information or any information that I will put below if you all want to reach me personally. So I just want to put that in really quick, and we're just going to keep going. But I will let y'all know about 2023. Yeah, since a girl or her master's degree and everything, them prices finna go up, baby. Just a little bit, not too much, So we're focused on this ACT interview, okay? Because I want to talk about this academics interview that he did. This is the juicy part, very juicy. So I'm not going to say any names. I ain't going to say too much, but I think everybody watched the ACT interview. Okay. We watched the ACT interview. we saw, I'm sorry, it's like a lot for me to just process certain energy. So if you hear me just stopping, I'm like just processing all the feelings and visuals and different things that he's showing me. All right. So again, here's his card. Okay. Again, Sagittarius energy. So I'm using the King of Wands. Makes sense, right? Defeat card. He feels like he failed. He feels like he knew something, like he knew better, but he failed. You know, he knew better. That's what he keeps saying to me. Like, I knew better. The Hangman. This is a sacrifice card. I ain't gonna say too much. I ain't gonna imply anybody did nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing. This is all allegedly. This is what the tarot card mean. If you don't like it, get the fuck off my channel and keep it pushing. But he felt uneasy. He felt like he was kind of like on a tightrope. Like he had to watch out and kind of like be mindful of his surroundings. Or he kind of felt like his hands were tied, or people were trying to control him in a strange way. 5 of Pentacles. Again, this often talks about being left out in the cold, like I said before, but people taking advantage, maybe individuals stealing, maybe people didn't have that much money, whatever's going on, certain financial things were happening, but certain circumstances pertaining to this 5 of Pentacles often talks about financial hardships, or dealing with certain situations with financial hardships. I'm not necessarily saying that it's related to him per se, or it just could be the circumstances of the people surrounding him, or people wanting more money and taking from him or taking advantage of him financially. The Magician card, again, this talks about communication, but also being a performer. Okay. The Magician often, again, talks about rapping, talks about being vocal, very much a Mercury kind of energy. So, what he does professionally. But I think we were talking about this card before in the subconscious mind. Wow, he's pushing this card out of my hand. This 9 of Pentacles, it's never enough. That's what I keep hearing when I'm touching this card. It's never enough. It's never enough for you. Why am I hearing that? I don't know, but it's never enough for you. I have all these comfortable things. We should be good, we should be fine. We should be, comfortable. You understand? Like, I provide for you. That's what I keep hearing. I provided for you. I gave you everything. He's looking at this, again, it's a female energy. So he's not concerned so much, when it comes down to trying to provide for his family, because he's always giving and making sure that they're comfortable and that they have everything. But sometimes people, as you can see, it's kind of like this bitch taking a selfie with a bird. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Just look like a bitch taking a selfie with a bird, and, just like in, in their own little world. You know what I'm saying? Like, subconsciously. 8 of Cups. He's running away from somebody. 8 of Cups. It's like trying to get away from an individual. Trying to move away from a situation. Whoever this Queen of Pentacles is, I'm assuming maybe this is in relation to this 9 of Pentacles. Somebody that's very much materialistic. Somebody that's very much into money and materialistic. This is a female card. But I think maybe, like I said, 9 of Swords, that's not good. He's very unhappy. And has a lot of choice words with this Queen of Pentacles. These same cards keep coming up. Again, yeah, they could definitely be seen as a mother as well, but I ain't saying too much, child. 9 of Pentacles, somebody that's spoiled. I keep hearing spoiled. 9 of Swords, you didn't listen to me. You didn't listen to me. That's what I keep feeling. You didn't listen to me. I wanted to go home. I thought we could just go home really quick. It's like somebody talking me out of something and I want to go home. Chariot card. I got things to do. I was like about to really do some new, new creativity, talk to different new people, work with some new artists, work with different people in LA. That's what you do in LA. You socialize, you talk to people, work out certain things and kind of move around and get into the LA culture. And a lot of people, a lot of artists, they go out to LA to record. They go out to LA to kind of, enjoy the breeze, enjoy the weather, do all that other stuff like that. And that's what his focus was. My focus was just trying to continuously build my career and push it forward. Um, Six of Cups, he misses his children. I want to go home to my kids. I want to cry. I want to cry, dude. I feel like tears in my eyes. Like, as soon as I said that, like, I just wanted to go home to my kids. Ace of Wands. I had new projects coming up, new things that were that wanted, that basically that were about to pop off for him. Hermit card. He felt very. It's like you're around people, but you feel very isolated. You don't feel like people understand what you're feeling. That's what he keeps saying to me. Like, I don't, I try to explain certain things and maybe other artists could understand, but I don't feel like, even though I love taking care of my family, I love providing for everybody, and I love, taking them through this journey with me, but I don't feel like they understood. It feels very lonely. Like, a lot of people can't understand how you feel as an artist. Um, you know, or when I need time to myself, or when I need a break, or it's always constant go and what are we doing and what's going on and this and that. Look at this. This is crazy. Let's see. Star card, Destiny. Knight of Cups. He's placing this Knight of Cups out here. Again, he's a fam. Sorry. I have to like charge my phone, so I'm about to wrap this up real quick. But he's a family man, He loves his family. Look at this baby. He keeps asking about his baby. He says, "Baby, I'm sorry." Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. Please, please. He's talking about his daughters. He's like, "I'm sorry." He's like, "I'm so sorry." He ain't ready for them to see him like this. Five of Cups and the Four of Swords. He's talking to his daughters. He's like, "I just wanted to be a dad. I just wanted to chill, stay home. I don't fuck with nobody. I don't really do nothing like that. Yeah, I might talk shit in here and there, but it's not that deep, you know? It's a little overwhelming for me. So I'm going to end this. And basically, I appreciate all of y'all's support and everything. Thank you guys for tuning in. Definitely, just pray for him, yo. Like, for real, just pray for that man, dude. Because these same cards keep coming up, like, no matter how I do it. And I just really feel horrible that it's like the same story keeps happening to different rappers, to different people, and these people have families. It's very isolating. And I just want y'all to, put him in y'all prayers and send him lots of light and love and support and play his music and let him know that he's loved and that, you know, I guess maybe he keeps saying to me, it's kind of like when you come out of a hood or whatever and then you go into this Hollywood world, you kind of feel foreign to the experience, and a lot of people can't understand that. And I think the one person that would probably understand that at this point is probably Ja. So I think at this stage, he's probably helping him with this transition point, but it's very difficult for him because this just happened and he misses his babies. So pray for his children. He's only thinking about his little girls. He only wants to be around his little girls. He that's it. That's all he wants. He's realizing all this shit don't matter. Your family always comes first. Put family first. Fuck the gram, fuck everything else, fuck showing off, fuck all that shit. Like, fuck, bitches want to post, wow. bitches want to post pictures and, you know, do all this and do the most. Family, you know, put your family first. I don't care about, he does not care about all that attention and stuff like that. He cares about family. So pray for him and his family. And thank you guys for tuning in. All right. Peace out.